Friends, welcome to my React.js tutorial. Today we will learn what is virtual DOM. Friends, I think you already know that what is a document object model. Friends, when you open a web page, it is always in the form of a tree in your computer's memory. Like I have made a tree, a small tree. You can think like HTML, because HTML is your root node, and you can think like something body is here, and suppose here is div, here is a paragraph. So friends, you must have already read about it, that what is a document object model. So friends, we can see definition of virtual DOM, that the virtual DOM is a programming concept where an ideal or virtual representation of a UI is kept in memory and synced with the real DOM by a library such as React DOM. This process is called reconciliation. Friends, like document object model, HTML document object model, React.js creates its another document object model which is known as virtual DOM. Friends, virtual DOM is just like actual DOM, but it is in the form of a tree, and in the memory it is in the form of a object. So friends, I think you must have understood that what is virtual DOM. Virtual DOM is just like a copy of the actual DOM in the form of object. So friends, how React uses this technology to improve performance, let us see. So friends, think left side of tree, that it is a virtual DOM, and if the state of the component changes, friends, I will teach further that what is a component and what is its state, then you will learn everything about. But think of state as a snapshot of all variables. Suppose that in current variable x has a value of 1, variable y has a value of 2, then and there are only two variables in your program, then the value of all the variables is the state of your program. But if your state changes, then React creates a new tree, something like on right side. Suppose the red node is y, and the value of y is now 3, so the state has changed. So React will create a new tree and keep the previous tree also in memory, and React will compare both the trees, and it will find that what is the best approach to convert tree 1 to tree 2, so that React will use that approach to change the original DOM. Friends, I think that you are getting my point. React will compare the trees of previous state and current state, and it will compare both the trees, and it will find the best approach, best paths, best minimum number of changes, so that it can go to tree 2, and that changes will be used by React DOM, and it will update the actual DOM, so that. But why it is used you should also know that why it is used. It is used because of the performance, because performance is very necessary. If your web page performance is not good, then it will slow down. So the problem is that when you update an actual DOM, then all the childs of a node gets updated. Suppose that this red one is updated, then this area will be re-rendered on the browser. This tree subtree will be re-rendered, and all the CSS and all the styles will be recalculated on all the elements, and it will be costly. It means it will slow down your web page. So to improve the performance of your web page, React Virtual DOM is invented. And obviously, so I think you must have understood what I want to say. Thank you. We meet in our next tutorial.